Hi everyone, this is me, Jyotika Bedi, founder of Happiness is Love. We make relationships better. Today I'm going to talk to you about rejection. We all know rejection hurts. It hurts you, it hurts me, it hurts everyone. And there's really no way around it because we are not taught how to manage and handle rejection. Most people want to belong and connect with others. We've all learned that we were not hardwired for isolation, we were hardwired for connection, especially people that we care about. Feeling rejected by those people who we love and believe care for us is hard. Those feelings are hard and difficult to deal with. Whether it is rejection faced at work, dating, friendship, or even with your close one. It's an unpleasant experience. It's not a pleasant experience. The pain can cut deeply. In fact, rejection appears to activate regions of our brain that experience the same kind of pain which we do when we feel physical pain. It's easy to understand then why many people dread and even we fear rejection. If you experienced it once or a few times, you probably remember how much it hurts and worry about it not happening again. But fearing rejection can also hold us back from taking risks and reaching big goals. Fortunately, it's absolutely possible to work through this mindset with a bit of hard work. Because as we say at Happiness is Love, we can all build a better world by first building ourselves. We can learn new skills, healthy habits that can help us deal with our rejection. Remember that this is something that happens to everyone and it is pretty universal. A fear of rejection is common amongst everyone. Most people experience rejection over things both big and small at least a few times in their lives, such as a friend ignoring a message about hanging out. We've all experienced that. Being turned down for a date, not receiving an invitation to a classmate's party, a long-term partner leaving for someone else. It never feels good when something doesn't happen the way we want it, but not all of life's experiences turn out the way we hope. Reminding yourself that rejection is just a normal part of life is something which is very important. Something everyone will face at some point of time, and as parents, it's very important for us to model this to our children because our children mirror us. So I'm here to give you some simple, practical, powerful tips that will help you deal with rejection. And I wish I had someone who had taught me, but we believe in learning and growing together. So what is it that we need to do? Number one, validate your feelings. No matter the source of rejection, I know it hurts. Other people might see what happened as no big deal and encourage you to get over it. But the pain might linger, especially if you happen to have if you're someone who is highly sensitive to rejection, like I was. I was extremely sensitive. And that's why I was on this hunt of finding tools and techniques that can help me face rejection more positively. Rejection can also involve other uncomfortable emotions such as embarrassment and awkwardness. No one can tell you how you're feeling except you. Before you can begin and address your feelings around rejection, it is first important to acknowledge it, accept it. Tell yourself that you don't care about getting hurt when you're really denying yourself that opportunity to confront your emotions. So telling yourself that you don't care about getting hurt when you actually are denying yourself to confront your emotions, to feel your feelings. And this is a part of the human experience, and this is one step that helps us managing this fear productively because you're telling yourself, you're giving yourself the permission, you're allowing yourself. Second, look for the learning opportunity. It may not seem like a thing that you can do immediately, but rejection can provide opportunities for self-discovery and growth. Say you apply for a job you really want and have a great interview, but you don't get that job. This might devastate you at first, but after taking a second look at your resume, you decide it wouldn't hurt to brush up on some skills and learn how to use a new type of software. After a few months, you realize this new knowledge has actually opened doors to higher paying positions you previously were qualified for. When it comes to romantic rejection, reviewing what you're really seeking in a partner can help you work through your rejection and your fears. It can also set you on a path to finding someone who's a great fit for you to start with. Next, remind yourself of your worth. Rejection can be particularly frightening when you read too much into it. If you've had a few dates with someone who suddenly stops texting you, for example, you might worry that you're bored, that you bored them, or they didn't find you attractive enough. But rejection is often simply a case of needs not matching. Ghosting, for instance. Ghosting is never a good approach, but some people just lack good communication skills or think saying, "You're nice and cute, but I didn't quite feel it," might hurt you, when in fact you really appreciated the honesty. Building up self-confidence and self-worth can help you remember that you're entirely worthy of love, leading you to feel less afraid of continuing your search for it. So what is it that you need to do? Try writing a paragraph about 3 things that you are most proud of. List down 5 ways you practice your personal values, and then reminding yourself what you have to offer a partner. So keep things in perspective. If you're more sensitive to rejection and spend a lot of time worrying about it, you might imagine a lot of worst case scenarios, just like I did. Say you didn't get into your graduate program of choice. You might start worrying that all the programs you applied to will reject you and you'll have to try again next year. But then you begin to worry that you'll be rejected for next year too, which will make it impossible to get the job you want and advance your career, which will make it impossible for you to ever become financially stable enough to achieve your dream of homeownership and a family, and so on and on and on. What you need to do is figure out what really scares you about rejection. This is something that really helped me. And I'm helping my 17-year-old son who's in the middle of applying to universities because he's applying for college. He is learning to deal with such feelings, these negative thoughts and feelings. Exploring what's really behind your fear of rejection can help you address that specific worry. Maybe you're afraid of romantic rejection because you don't want to feel lonely. Realizing this can help you prioritize developing strong friendships too, which can help insulate you against loneliness. Or maybe you worry about being rejected by potential employers because you feel financially insecure and don't have a plan B. Outlining a few possible strategies in case you don't find the job you want will help you in meaningful ways. So I'm here to tell you, face your fears. Sure, if you don't put yourself out there, you won't experience rejection, but you probably won't achieve your goals either. Going for what you want gives you the chance to experience success. You might experience rejection just like I did, but again, you might not. Someone afraid of romantic rejection might start by creating a dating profile without any intention to use it immediately. Then they might progress to chatting without the intention of meeting the person. If you do this, just be sure to let people know that you aren't looking to meet yet. Very important to face our fears, only then we can overcome them. Reject negative self-talk. It's easy to fall into a pattern of self-criticism after experiencing rejection. You might say things like, I knew I'd messed that up. I didn't prepare enough. I talk too much. Oh, I'm so boring. But this just reinforces your belief that the rejection was your fault when it may have nothing to do with you at all. If you believe someone will reject you because you aren't good enough, this fear can move forward with you and become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Positive thinking doesn't always make situation turn out a certain way, but it can help improve your perspective. When you encourage and support yourself, you're more likely to believe in your own potential to achieve great results. Also, lean on your social network. Spending time with people who care about you, who reinforce that you are good enough. A good support network offers encouragement when you try to achieve your goals and comforts you even when sometimes you don't succeed. Knowing your loved ones have your back, no matter what happens, can make the possibility of rejection seem less scary. Even if you don't have that support in your family, but you have friends who believe in you, who support your life goals, trusted friends who are there for you. You don't need too many. If you have two who have your back, that's good enough. And lastly, I'm here to tell you, talk to a professional. When I was faced with rejection and I wasn't able to deal with it, I reached out and sought professional help because rejection fears can have long-lasting effects, including preventing you from going after big opportunities at school or at work. It's possible to overcome rejection fears on your own. However, if you're not able to, please seek professional help. And this is what we do at Happiness is Love. We believe in you. We are here for you because we care. So if you want to reach out to us, please reach out to us. Our arms are always open wide. If you are struggling, if you are feeling any kind of anxiety, or are finding it difficult to deal with any kind of rejection, please reach out to us. Because if we don't manage our emotions, it will definitely have an impact on our well-being. By reaching out to a professional, it will help you prevent anxiety or panic attacks. It will keep you from things that you don't want to do. It will cause you distress in your life. Rejection can sting and make you doubt yourself, but fearing it may limit you, prevent you from experiencing much of what life has to offer. So choosing to look at rejection, just like I did, as an opportunity for growth instead of something you can't change, can help you feel less scared of the possibility. Pain usually fades in time, and this pain is no exception. In a year or in few months, it may no longer matter to you. So if you're having trouble getting past this fear, we are here for you. Thank you for all the love, for so much encouragement and support. Please reach out to us. Keep smiling, keep shining, and keep inspiring.